Leadership and service. How do those go together? We think if we're leaders, we're powerful. We've got power. People are going to do as we're telling them. Or leadership is also service. Leadership and service. Service leadership. Leading ourselves, leading others. And Dr. Myles, if you read the little article, says that true leadership makes itself increasingly unnecessary. True leadership makes itself increasingly unnecessary. Isn't that amazing? The better we are with our leadership means that those following us will be able to step into leadership roles and make our leadership unnecessary. And you are a successful leader when your followers can lead others. Now, isn't that the truth? We lead so that others learn how to lead. And as we step forward or step aside, whichever is appropriate at the time, those leaders coming behind us are able to then lead others in the same way. So if we each become unnecessary, we are able to step to the side and let others take the lead. Somewhat like the geese flying in that V formation, rotating around from that leadership role. So when everyone has learned leadership and can have followers who want to follow your lead, not be dictated to, but learning the leadership, that can be rotated through so that exhaustion doesn't end up happening to the only one that can dictate and lead. So it goes around in a circle. And when we see that, when we look at our own life, when we have been driven and pushed our way through, we've become exhausted. And so we may have been learning leadership and we may have been applying it to ourselves, but was it true leadership or was it being dictator to ourselves? What was that? Have you matured in your own delivery of leadership? Have you considered leadership in your own life? What does that look like? What does it even mean? So that you can step aside and know that you're leading yourself as well. We can get convoluted here, but it's so worth studying this whole idea of leadership. Leadership of others, leadership of our children, leadership in our community, at work, in life, and when we really mature, leadership of self. Leadership of self. And leadership in service to others is not telling them what to do. Service leadership is reaching in, helping them, and they don't even quite realize it. That is the trickiest, most difficult, and the hardest on the ego. Leadership, confidence, clarity, effective communication, all of it is the same ball of wax. It's all rolled together. Just think about how wonderful it would be just to know yourself as a true leader in your own life, in your community, in your work, and in the lives of your children. That you know that you can learn to speak up and show up and stand up in community and communication with confidence and clarity. That's the work ahead of you, and that's the work I help you with. It's Coach Sandra, Compassionate Queen of Straight Talk. You can do it. You know I can help. Have a wonderful rest of the day.